What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Hope you guys are all having a great day so far. So I actually was not planning on filming this walkthrough today. I was just planning on coming in here for a few minutes and then heading off to the gym. But I was like, you know what? I think this might be a good YouTube video for you guys. This is the first time I've ever walked through a property. I haven't seen this property before, only like 5 pictures. We do not own this property. So all the walkthroughs that I do with you guys, we already own it. I've already done this walkthrough before. I just never filmed it. But this property, I was like, you know what? Let's talk about some of the things I look for in order to make an offer, in order to see if a deal is worth it or not. What I mean by that is this property was presented to us through a wholesaler, and they have a price that's already set. So basically, I'm gonna break it down for you guys. They need to get rid of this property at $400,000. So it makes it a lot easier when they already have a price in mind and they're basically like, do you want this at 400? Yes or no? We have the ARV in mind. I think this property will sell safely for $460,000. If it was 3 months ago, it's a loud plane. If it was 3 months ago, I would say all day $480,000. There's some pretty strong comps at 470 and 474, but we are seeing a slight slowdown and shift in the market. So I'm gonna just base it off, maybe we're gonna list this property in 60 days from now. I'm gonna go 460 ARV conservatively. If we can pick this property up for $400,000, which is what we were presented at, I'm basically here today to walk through the property and see if the renovation budget that I have in mind, which is $20,000, is doable with the amount of work that this property needs. So I'm gonna walk you guys through it and basically break down how I run my numbers when we're doing a first initial walkthrough. Keep in mind, I do not own this property. I don't know if we're gonna pick it up, and that's kind of the purpose of why I'm here right now, so let's walk through it. The first thing I wanna note is the situation of this park right out here in the front door. It's really, really, really nice. I think this would be a huge selling point compared to maybe a model match in this neighborhood that doesn't have that view or doesn't have that front door access straight to the park. So that is a huge upside to this house right here. Another thing you want to note when you're comping properties, this is a patio home. So you want to make sure you're comping properties that have a similar lot square footage, because yes, this house is 1,550 square feet, and there could be a house a half a mile away that's also 1,550 square feet, but it could be on a massive lot or a bigger lot. So it's a little bit different. This house doesn't have its own driveway. It's kind of a shared driveway. So you want to make sure you're always comping properties based on very, very similar model matches. For this specific example, this is a patio home. So you got to be very careful, because patio homes are usually never get the demand or the over list price offers that a house with a bigger lot has. So let's walk through it. It's a 2-story, 2006 build. Everything's pretty much original, from the AC unit to the water heater to the roof. It's a 3-bathroom, 2,700 square foot lot. So a smaller lot. Like I said, you don't want to compare a 5,000 square foot lot to this house. You're just not going to get proper ARV or proper comps. This is the backyard. I do like the layout. I think they utilize the backyard really well with 2 entry points right here. It's kind of like a little courtyard vibe. One thing about these patio homes though is they are stacked on top of each other. From 2000 to even, just hit my head on that. From 2000 to even now, they were just pumping out properties on small lots, just trying to fit as many as possible. So when I walk through here, I'm thinking, okay, this is a 460 ARV. What needs to be done to yield that 460 ARV? The first thing I notice is I dislike how every single room's a different floor. I think it would open it up and make it look a lot more spacey if this was all flush and sync with the same flooring. It's also outdated, so we're gonna have to get rid of it regardless. I'm thinking downstairs LVP, I'm guessing probably about 500 square feet down here of LVP, probably about $2,000 of flooring down here. And then the baseboards are these little 2.5 inch baseboards right here. So we're gonna update those, or we would update those if we bought it. I don't know how many square feet. I'm just going to estimate it probably about $400 in material. Upstairs as well is baseboards. And then my guy's $1. Actually, my guy's cheaper to install. So it'd probably be about $600 to replace all these baseboards right here. Let's go into the kitchen. Super original. I just noticed that lock's right up there. That's weird. We'd replace all the lights in here, all the fans. We'd paint the property. We'd probably paint the cabinets. get new countertops in the kitchen and all the bathrooms, probably about $300 to $3,500. Gonna get new or get cabinet handles on here. Painting the cabinets is probably about $1,000. These appliances right here, $1,251. I can pretty much say that's spot on because we always get the same appliances. Dishwasher, stove, and microwave set, $1,251 with delivery and kits. We would paint all these cabinets right here. Obviously have to because this looks like a new one. There's a lot of drywall work, so it's very interesting. I'm wondering if someone maybe wanted to do a little do-it-yourself, because this is all on like not on the ceiling, so I don't think it was a leak. I think it was just maybe like holes in the wall that they just did a little overboard on it because it's pretty much everywhere here. So we'd paint the house 1,550 square feet at $1.20 a square foot. Would probably put us about $2,000 for paint. Carpet, this would save us right here. We would not do carpet. It's in really good shape. Not my favorite color in the world, but it's really clean. No need to replace that. We're gonna go into the guest bedroom or one of the bedrooms over here. New fan, $150. All new hardware around the house, couple $100. Potentially replace, because they're a little bit of this almond color right here, potentially replace all of these, which can be pretty pricey with the labor on it. So I'm gonna save $500 to replace all the receptacles, get everything nice and cleaned up. New light fixture, $95. We would salvage this mirror right here. I already talked about countertops, I already talked about paint. Probably a new toilet, that one's a little disgusting. We'd probably rip off this glass, get new hardware kit, probably get some new black hardware shower kit right here. The thing is with this, it's a little bit more difficult to interchange this unless you find the exact brand with the exact same valve. Otherwise, you have to replace the whole valve. We would probably, this is the biggest debate. I was already walking through here and I was like, would we replace these or no? I'm not 100% sure. If we did replace all the showers, that would be probably about $5,000 with everything because there's 3 bathrooms, but it would make it a lot easier to sell for sure. And then that's pretty much it. We have another bathroom over here. Like I said, we'd probably do a full thing on it. And then you have the laundry room, which we'd replace the floors, same LVP as we did downstairs. Touch up all this miscellaneous expenses with the drywall stuff and any hidden stuff that we don't see, probably another $1,500. If we do stage it, another $2,000. Deep clean, $300. All those light fixtures, I already think I counted that in there. Miscellaneous stuff like this, and I noticed this right here has like some chew marks on it, so I already included that in like the miscellaneous expenses. It's just really dirty, but I think a nice paint, a nice new modern paint would kind of brighten it up a little bit. And probably about $500 in trash removal. Not only just right here, but throughout the process of just removing the trash as my guys are working. My landscaper is probably about $1,000. We wouldn't actually change the landscape. We'd clean it up, remove some of those cinder blocks, get rid of some weeds. The only landscaping we have is basically this part right here. The front yard, I believe, is maintained by the HOA based on just walking through the neighborhood. Like screens, stuff like that, all small stuff, but pretty nice house. It would be a great little family home, but what I'm thinking is this would probably get picked up by a residential rental company. One weird thing about this garage and these patio homes is, look at this. If you look at it from here, I'm like, dang, when I first walked it, I was like, dang, this is only a 1-car garage. And then I started walking over here a little bit more, and I was like, what the heck is this? I thought it was a little storage area, and it's just it's another garage. So there's a 2-car garage. It's just like individual garages, which is really like just unique, I would say. I've never walked a property. I have so many spider webs on me right now. All the electricity's off, so I can't turn it on. That is a sign that they probably had a lot of scorpions, so they spread that out. I don't know if I even see any scorpions right now. I could probably like 4 or 5 in here with me, but water heater, we'd probably leave it if it's working. And that is the property. So I like this property. We just bought 3 this month, so we're not in like a huge rush or huge, we don't have a huge lack of inventory right now. We're actually doing pretty well with the inventory that we have. It's just tight. I think there's profit to be made. I just don't know if it's worth it. Like, we have these numbers that we want to hit for us to, and if we're going to invest $400 and something thousand, we're gonna need a return that makes sense for us to put up that money and that risk, especially in a market that's slowly shifting like this. Not even slowly shifting, we're seeing a little bit of an aggressive shift right now. I think there is profit. I just don't know if it's worth it. So I got to talk to my business partner and really figure out some details on it, because this is really, really tight. We can't have like anything go wrong on here. We can't have like a roof issue that we don't know about. So we're gonna have to really dig in to this, as we don't have a lot of margin in this property to have any mistakes. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope this video was able to help you guys out, kind of give you guys an insight on what I look for. And I'm gonna go to the gym. It's chest day, and I'm gonna go home, kind of run some more numbers on this property, and we'll give an answer to our wholesaler. We've never worked with this wholesaler before. They sent us a couple properties, but they've always been super, super tight like this. The one upside we have is, like I said, I sold a property. I don't even know if I told you guys. I sold a property literally today. We're actually closing on it to sell it, like 6 or 7 houses down, and that comp has not hit the market yet. So there's like a little bit of insight that I know that other people don't. So that would push the value a little bit more here, but I still don't know if it's worth it. But I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.